Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is a Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive of the brand new prototype Zeta Gundam X1. Interesting looking thing. I'm pretty sure this is another MSV by Kazumi Fujita. That is my guess anyway. Also, just like the big brackets around the shoulders kind of give me an Elgime vibe, but the whole thing kind of gives me an Elgime vibe, but that's not surprising. Okay. Okay, so it is a 500 cost raid, usable in ground or space compatibility, which means a little bit better boost efficiency and a few other perks in space. It's a 2-star, melee priority of 3, 14 close range slots, 13 medium range slots, 16 long range slots, 17,000 hit points, ballistic resistance 17, beam resistance 21, melee resistance 16, range strength 30, melee 15. Does seem to be a shooty raid just going by the stats. We'll have to see how the weapons shake out. Movement speed of 135, high speed maneuver of 210, boost speed that is, thruster gauge 70, turning speed 69. Let's look at the enhancements real quick. You get 3% thruster overheat recovery at 340 enhancement points. You get your extra expansion slots at 690. 1 point of beam defense at 1030. 1 point of extra ranged power at 1730. If you pay DP to break the first limit, you get 3 more thruster overheat recovery, and at 3460, and at 5190, and paying DP to unlock the second limit break, you get an extra +4 range strength. Alright, let's see what it can do. Okay, weapons, pretty simple. X1 beam rifle, it is an ammo type, it does not charge. 5 rounds of ammo in the E-Pack, 2,000 damage each, 400 meter range, 5-second cooldown between shots, and 11-second reload time. Yeah, it does stun, that's about its only special capability. The X1 beam saber does 2,200 damage, the cooldown time is 2.5 seconds per swing, and does not have any special qualities. Also carries a shrapnel clay bazooka, 70 per pellet, ammo of 3, range 150 meters, cooldown between shots 5 seconds, reload time also 11 seconds. With that kind of power rating and range, I have a feeling this is going to be a shotgun-style shrapnel bazooka. Tuned for use as a sub-weapon to destroy enemy parts. Yeah, also, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to work like a stunning shotgun. Rapid-fire beam rifle, ammo of 18, power of 425 per shot, 350 meter range, cooldown time a half second between bursts. I'm sure it will be burst fire. I mean, it says rapid, so how could it not be? And reload 10 seconds. Suppression and pursuit. Adjusted output for suppression and pursuit. So yeah, probably it will, do pretty well with beam stun, a build stun. Nothing to change on the shortcuts. It does not transform. I kind of expected that. And now for its skills. Assault Booster is level 2, so you can only takes half as long to charge a full jump, and the jump speed itself is up by 40%. Also protects you a little bit from stun while jumping or falling, but not while boosting in the air. Balancer, so it can cancel out a boost directly into melee. High Spec Ambac has a similar effect in space, as long as you don't change directions at the end of your boost, and it also gives you an extra +3 turn speed. Forced Injector level 2, which lets you change directions while boosting, and also at level 2 is a little bit more fuel efficient. Maneuver Armor 2, so you take a little bit less damage while boosting, and you're a little bit harder to stun. Melee Combo Controller level 1 allows for a 2-attack melee combo, mitigates combo damage reduction. Plate Control level 2 allows high-speed movement and other actions in the air. That means, melee combo controller. Yeah, 2-hit melee is what that means specifically. Flight Control level 2 lets you jump or boost in the air. Emergency Evasion level 2 lets you dodge roll without overheating your thrusters if you do it from zero, from zero heat. If you have a little bit more, if you've already burned your thrusters a little bit, you may still overheat. Anti-blast stabilizer, so you will not get heavy staggered if you're next to something that explodes. Wing special cushioning, so if the binders get hit, it takes 15% less damage. Special left arm equipment buffer, it does also, its shield is not technically a shield, which is kind of interesting because I don't think this one has any weapons built in. But that does pair well with Active Guard Kai, which, press the touchpad to enter guard stance and drain thrusters. While in this stance, damage taken is reduced by 70%, and reactions can be negated. Unit is locked in guard stance for some time after negating an attack, but there's a temporary boost to your MS's attack power. However, attack reactions lasting longer than stagger and an MS explosion reactions caused by a skill will not activate this effect even when negating them with guard. Okay, yeah, so heavy stagger will not trigger the attack bonus from Active Guard Kai, and neither will, for example, the Zaku 3 Customs damage on death skill. Can be used when stopped or moving. I'm pretty sure that means you can activate it when stopped or moving. You will probably still take a blocking stance and stop. We'll double check on that. But and lastly, Pursuit Prevention Attack Program. If enemy pursuit is stopped, attack power is temporarily boosted, while ranged weapon reload time and overheat recovery time are temporarily reduced. Okay, that's another one where the phrasing is a little bit weird because there is no overheat on either of its beam weapons. They are EPAC, so I think that might be like the other case recently where it actually speeds up your cooldown between shots. I think it was, or maybe it was. It definitely did something, but yeah, even if the description doesn't quite make sense, it should give you a bonus if you manage to stop somebody in place. All right, so we are gonna go try this out and see what we've got. It actually is 500, so my usual training grounds will make sense for this. It's raid, so it's going to tear through the Zocs, but we'll also be able to test and see how well its various stuns work against them. But yeah, it seems fairly straightforward. So, it's a 2-star. It's probably not going to be the fanciest thing in the world, but they're often very solid. So, okay. Yeah, like I said, just this, the backpack looks like it's off of Elgheim too. That's really kind of interesting. So, yeah, if you wanted something to cosplay Elgheim in this game, this would not be a terrible choice. Let's see. Okay, so just to cover some of the movement skills, here is Forced Injector, which you can see fairly cost efficient. You can change directions a couple of times at level 2 without overheating. The mid-air skill lets you jump or boost in the air. That was the jump. When it cools down, I'll do the boost. And yeah, so that's not bad. And to emergency evasion level 2, this should probably, okay, it did redline me. I had used a little bit too much boost, so yeah, I think you're a little bit less likely for that to happen if you expand the thruster gauge, but as you can see, it's kind of a narrow thing on with its default amount of thruster capacity. All right, let's see. If Active Guard Kai, yeah, you will come to a skidding halt when you use it. It does consume boost. I want to look at something because, okay, that, and yeah, it consumes boost pretty quickly, so you can't really hold it and tank too many attacks. You really have to be good with the timing. Also, people can just stand there and wait for it to be over, so yeah, can't rely on it too much. Okay, so the rifle, yeah, standard stunning beam rifle. Let's go see how much it does to the Zot's stun gauge. Very, very little. Decent damage, not a lot of build stun, so yeah, that's not the one to use. The rapid fire. Okay, yeah, fires in pretty quick bursts of 3, and will stun pretty rapidly. That's pretty good. Build stun should function, I believe, about the same against the Zoc as it does anything else. So, but we'll, run it to be sure. Yep, 2 bursts is enough. Alright. And like I said, I'm pretty sure the shrapnel bazooka is going to be shotgun style, like I think it's the DJ SER's sub-weapon. Yes. Which means, yeah, it does enough build stun at close range to be, to stop an enemy. So you do have to be pretty close to make it work, but it works, even against things with stun defense like the Zoc. Which means between that and the rapid-fire weapon, you can keep it stunned fairly well. Alright, let's take a look at the melee here, and then we'll check out the counter animation. Okay, the neutral is a thrust. Okay, it's got a nice 2-hit melee downswing, and left and right are left and right. Okay, so let's see the tackle. That is a tackle. Yep, fairly standard. Now, let's see. Yeah, let's turn on the AI and see what we get out of this. AI on. There we go. And this does not have any kind of special skills when it is... oops, didn't quite block in time. Doesn't have any special skills when you get on low health, no biosense or anything like that. Gundam can still read minds. And let's see. Missed. Missed with most of that. Didn't miss with that. Boom. Pretty good. And got it. Okay, let's go kill the Zoc. Yeah, let's see if I have enough damage to stop it in its tracks with, before it can knock me down. Shotgun. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Once everything's reloaded, we will find the other Zoc. But, let's see. Wonder... Does the bazooka shotgun... Okay, you can fire it in the air. That's actually pretty good. Most shotgun-type weapons do not let you do that, but since this one is a one-handed weapon, you can. Allowing for moves like that. Hit the shield on my way down, at least. Better aim than I was expecting to have. Gun's down. And, okay, now I'm going to have to successfully tank an attack with the active guard to get the most out of it. Well, that didn't work because the Gundam's aim was off, not mine. I swear it wasn't me. Try it again. Do it. Come on. Okay, yeah, attack up. Let's see how this does now. Well, not going to get a chance because that Gundam is down, but that was about 5,000. So. 2357, not terrible. I think, well, I'll shoot it again and we'll see what the difference was, so... 1684, so... That is about a 50% attack boost. Wow. Okay, and... shotgun. 1, 22, 4, 10, yeah. Yeah, the boost is substantial. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, it's better at ranged than melee, but its melee is not shabby. And neutral. Got to be careful with that and move fast because the Zoc does not accumulate very much stun, if any, from beam saber swings. So it's not going to be. Yeah, you have to be ready to knock it down before it gets unstunned. Or it'll just tackle right through that and grab your face. But yeah, this is, I think, like I said, nothing like maybe, it's nothing here that's a revelation, but if you're one of the players who is enviably good with active guard, which I'm not, as you can see, because, I was out of boost, that will keep active guard from working. But yeah, this definitely has potential, especially for fans of shooting raids, and I think it's going to be decent. Good luck to everybody that wants it. Luckily, there's a way to get it if you need it. Well, you don't need it, but you get what I mean. There's a way to guarantee it if you are willing to throw in the tokens. And yeah, it's, like I said, pretty good. Okay, well, that did not even hit my shield. It hit my heel, but it still worked, so... And that did not stun it. That, of course, is the weakness of shotgun weapons. They do the equivalent of instant stun if enough pellets hit. If not, they've just done a large quantity of build stuff. Against something like the Zoc, where it is the size of a barn, it's not a big deal. Against skinny, small suits like the Gundam, compared to most post-1-year war mobile suits, that can prove to be an issue. Like, for example, you're definitely going to want to aim straight for the Demeter's chest because that thing is skinny. And it would be really, really, really easy to not land enough shots to stun it. There, yeah, knocked it down before it could counter. And, okay, yeah, I do like, obviously the stab's not going to be quite as long in range as the Zeta Gundam's Green Bayonet, but it does kind of emulate the reach of that, which, yeah. The more reach and the more precision you have with your melee weapons, in my opinion, the better. Sometimes it can be good to take wide swings, but if you're working with a team and you're working very closely with them, the ability to just walk in between people and do that stab and not hit any allies is going to be very, very good. But yeah, it's not bad. I'm just happy I rolled it on my own account, along with the mass-produced new Gundam fin funnel type, because I like that thing. So yeah, I like it. That is going to do it for this Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.